Hello, Jeeves. Have you found anything yet?
Ah, come on, it's just a bunch of spooky greenery. What do you expect me to find? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the last story in this series review. You thought those other two were incredibly cheesy, poorly acted, and overall god-awful? You haven't seen anything yet. This is Pleasant Screams. So, how does this masterpiece start off? Oh boy! This man's name is Mr. Purdy, and he appears to have somehow landed in Generic City's graveyard.
What am I doing here? Well, maybe I'm... Oh my... Oh, that's ridiculous. If I were, I'd be in the ground.
He searches around to find out where he's at, and bumps into a young girl named Jenny, played by...
Well, for your information, Mr. Purdy?
Tara Strong? Tara, you got really lucky later on.
What else? What else can you remember?
I don't know. The rest is a blank.
I thought I was dead.
We are not dead, Mr. Purdy. But they are!
Oh my god, those are literally the same zombies we just saw in the last episode.
Jenny! Jenny!
They eventually find a gate nearby, but they have no way to open it, as apparently all they have is a prop shovel.
Mr. Purdy?
Hey! 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 Why, hello!
Make him open it.
Listen, Buster. I lift weights, you know?
I'm sorry, are you a grown man actually trying to intimidate this kid-like figure? Stop acting so insecure and push the little bastard. Slender Boy here evidently senses his insecurity and throws the key over the fence.
Who are you? Hey!
Don't worry, Jenny. I'm right behind you.
Well, that was a short episode. Tune in next time for more... Damn it. So, yeah, in case you couldn't tell, this episode goes the Inception route with our two leads exploring different dreamscapes, this one taking place in Japan.
I'm too old for this. I don't understand anything. You, this?
Join the club. Where are we? Tokyo? I'm out of here.
Wait! Listen, Jenny, I think we should stick together.
We're in an animated version of Japan. Do you know what could happen to me?
They start looking for a way out when this dollar store version of King Ghidorah starts wreaking havoc.
It's Dynaman!
Ah!
Not Mr. Purdy! Yay! What are you waiting for, Dynaman?
Yeah! Come on, Dyna Dud!
You know, it's amazing how clearly these voice actors don't give a shit.
It's him! The same! Bad dream. Really bad dream.
Do something!
The two wake up, only to discover they're now outside of a castle.
I want it to stop! Now!
So do I, Jenny. But no such luck!
Hey guys, I think I found a goat. Yup.
Let him go! Let Mr. Purdy go! On second thought, go ahead. He's all yours.
Wow, what a bitch. You know what, I think I will take you.
Jenny! Jenny! Ah, the heck with it. She's a tough kid. She'll be fine.
You know, Purdy, if this were actually horror-related, you would meet a very ironic death right about... now. Unfortunately, he isn't killed off in a hilarious fashion, but we do get another goat scream. He manages to make it inside the castle, and... starts Christmas carols to himself.
Because when you're in a dream being chased by demonic creatures and Slenderman's bastard child, why wouldn't you believe in the power of Christmas spirit?
Well, a knight in shining armor. Thanks. Ah! Not again! Who are you?
Okay, I'm entirely convinced that the voice actors, at least Mr. Purdy's voice actor, just decided to do whatever the hell they wanted. You cannot tell me that this
Who are you?
was done with any seriousness whatsoever.
What are you? Why do I feel I know you? Answer me! Never mind. Yeah! Ah!
After unsuccessfully trying to fight Slender Mannequin, Purdy runs away. He eventually finds Jenny and the two escape, only to be thrust into another dream, this time in a swamp-themed area.
Mr. Purdy?
I'm here, Jenny.
Where's here, Mr. Purdy? I'm afraid to look.
Looking? Found someone you have, I would say. Hmm?
A swamp. We're in a swamp.
Why doesn't anything happen to us? We've been swallowed, thrown, trampled.
And we still keep living. God, what a drag.
So the two of them, oh wait, I mean the little child and not the fully grown adult, rows them down the river when Purdy comes to a conclusion.
Wait a second. Wait a second! That's it!
What?
That's why we don't remember anything but our names. It all makes sense.
Yeah.
Nothing happens to us because this isn't real. Jenny, this is all a dream.
No shit.
Also, Blob Thing. That's there. Purdy, trying to comprehend this stunning revelation, insists that it's Jenny dreaming all of this.
This is all you're doing, isn't it? This is your dream.
Give me a break.
You're not putting me through another second of this. Wake up!
Yeah, because it's not like you're an older person with more life experiences and possibly scarring memories that could haunt you and manifest themselves in some way. I'd say you should have your own Silent Hill game, but... yeah, I'm not gonna make that joke. It's too soon.
The Blob Thing eventually tries to attack them, but they find safety in a nearby cabin.
Is it me, or are we getting used to this?
Kinda.
You know, if I had one good thing to say about this episode, it'd be that there's actually this sort of campy humor that just shows up every now and then.
It's almost as if the writers purposely made the episode cheesy because they knew how bad it was going to be regardless. No offense to the writers, of course, it just makes sense to me. The two look around the cabin and ponder what's going on when Jenny is attacked by this, thing.
I need something.
Well, that's okay, Jenny. Just slip the tombstone off of you and...
Uh-oh, Mr. Purdy!
well, damn. Bye.
Purdy grabs the handle and tries to fight the creature, only to have the wood snap once again. But that doesn't stop it from somehow withstanding the crushing pressure of gears as it stops the buzzsaw.
Ew.
Anything else, dear?
Or does it?
No, she's alive. Though the stick breaking would have made more sense.
You know, all these long phallic objects being broken seems to be a recurring theme in this episode.
Maybe this is all Mr. Purdy's dream. Perhaps the constant breaking of these stick-like objects represents some sort of emasculation that once occurred in his life. That could be why he was so threatened by the little Slender Mannequin and bragged about lifting weights, despite him being a total wuss about everything else. Maybe. Just maybe.
Now I know why the faceless guy didn't show up.
What?
This is a dream. His dream. He's the one who's been doing all this to us.
It's all Slender Mannequin's dream. Sure, why not? It's not like my theory made any more sense.
Again and again and again. Putting us through this never-ending torture chamber. Who are you? Who are you?
He's gotta be someone we know, Mr. Purdy. Someone we weren't nice to?
Obviously.
Someone we were mean to?
I'm following you.
Someone we tortured?
Oh my! Daryl Craigman!
What?
I remember! I'm a teacher!
Yeah?
I'm in your class.
Yeah?
And so is Daryl Craigman! Figures, you little twerp! Sleeping in my
What?
class again, eh, Mr. Craigman?
So, as it turns out, Daryl Craigman was a student in Mr. Purdy's class who had trouble paying attention and wanted to transfer.
Rise and shine, Mr. Craigman. Did you have a nice snooze?
Sorry, sir.
Well, sorry, sir. Doesn't cut it, mister.
Daryl's gonna get it.
I tried to transfer to a creative writing class, Mr. Purdy.
No one transfers out of my class, mister. No one!
Gee, I can't imagine why.
Mr. Purdy? Mr. Purdy? Mr. Purdy?
Tokyo?
Daryl's falling asleep again, Mr. Purdy!
What?
Mr. Purdy!
No! Not again!
So he somehow caused all the nightmares that, as it turns out, actually were all in Mr. Purdy's head. Which means my theories might still be true. I don't really give a shit, though.
Oh.
And so, Purdy lightens up, transfers the kid, and whistles some more Christmas carols to himself. Why? I don't know, and I don't care. This episode sucked! The characters were shitty, the animation bland as usual, the plot non-existent, and the voice acting, oh god.
Okay, so that goat scream was kind of funny, right? It was just so out of nowhere, so unexpected, it got a chuckle out of me. Do you know how many times that voice clip was overused? Well, let's see. In fact, let's see all the voice clips that were so lazily overused.
Stop! 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 Enough is too much!
It almost physically hurts hearing those sounds again and again and again and again and again. The only thing this episode has going for it is its cheesy, campy humor and laughable voice acting, even if it is a bit torturous at times.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Tales from the Cryptkeeper.
Can you feel your mind wasting away? Can you feel the shit seeping in? The anger gnawing at your sanity?
Nope.
What?
Yeah, in all honesty, it wasn't that bad.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah, I thought it was alright.
When you think about it, the HBO show's setup was actually perfect to adapt for a kids show. The HBO Cryptkeeper may have been too much for kids to handle, but there's no doubt that the characters always had this odd charm to him, such as the different scenarios he's in, and the way he incorporates the scenario into his wordplay. Now I know how a lot of people feel about puns, but they do arguably work well with a young audience, and are mostly simple to understand. So I guess they're not too bad. Make the Cryptkeeper and his puns more child-friendly, and you've got the right host for the show. Another thing the cartoon also took advantage of was the fact that the Cryptkeeper now had functioning legs, meaning that we could now see more of the fabulous mansion he lives in. Though, I'll admit it's rather lackluster here. There was also one nice addition to the series that gave some decent amusement, and that was with the second season's introduction of the Old Witch and the Vault Keeper, the two other hosts of the EC Comics horror series. What I like about their inclusion is that it's based off the original concept of the hosts being rivals, and in the cartoon they all constantly compete for the position of host, and I love that idea. There's some awesome things that you could do with that, but unfortunately what they do is decent at best. After looking at these episodes, that's pretty much how I can sum up the whole series. The writing wasn't great, the voice acting was often laughable, and the animation ranged from acceptable to oh my god, how could you let that air? But overall, I did find it rather entertaining, and there's no doubt that its targeted demographic, little kids, will find it entertaining as well. For the 2 seasons it had, Tales from the Cryptkeeper was very, very decent, and if you're in the mood for a trip down nostalgia lane, or just some enjoyably bad moments, then I'd say give it a watch.
Well, anti-Muse, I made it through the worst and I'm still fine. Can I go now?
You will release us. There is no escape.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. You know what I remembered?
What? What are you doing? Stop this at once.
You see, I just remembered something. I'm a weirdo. The kind of weirdo that always carries weird shit around with him. You need something to eat? I have a fork in my pocket. You need something cut open? I have a box cutter. You need something sealed up? I got tape, motherfucker.
No! You will pay for this cheese.
Oh, good.
Robot!